Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Pencil Spotting here at the Spooky Pizza Gift Shop. My name is Ken. I'm testing something out today. This is the Bostitch Twist-N-Sharp pencil sharpener. And this is interesting. I'm going to have to run and grab something because it does say it works with colored pencils. So we will put that to the test. But it says easy ratchet technology and dual tip shapes, which is pretty exciting, I guess. It says get it done anywhere as well. So here are the features it says it has. It has an easy clean shavings tray, a compact design that fits in any school or travel bag. Tip saver technology prevents over sharpening, and that's often a problem when using a manual typewriter or a manual pencil sharpener. People push too hard and they over sharpen, and then the tip breaks off. And then it says it adjusts for a sharp or blunt pencil tip, and it has a ratchet mechanism for fast and easy twist sharpening. Twist your wrist back and forth to sharpen the pencil. So I'm thinking something like this. So I bought this at Walmart. It was $2.84, which seems kind of expensive for a pencil sharpener, but if it's worth it, if it does the trick, then we will try. And look at this. I don't know how well you can see that, but they have a little tab here. Ooh, look at that. And you pull up on the tab, and right, there we go. And this just opens right up. And here we go. So I don't know how well you can see this, but this does have a pointy icon and then a not so pointy icon. And that seems to adjust something at the bottom there. I don't know if you can see that. I guess how far down that will allow the pencil to go. And to open it, it's this. Okay, so there's that little mechanism. So there's for a pointy point, and there's for a not so pointy point. And it doesn't seem to be changing anything with the sharpener itself. So we will see. I have two kinds of pencils to sharpen. These are the Bostitch pencils that I reviewed earlier. And I did want to show you something. These are pre-sharpened, and I've never seen this in a box of pencils. But because you normally open the top end, right? See, and there are all the erasers. But for some reason, the other day, I opened the bottom end, and look what they put in here. They put a piece of foam rubber to protect those pencil tips, which that's fancy. I think that's fancy. So I'm impressed with that. These were again $3 to 25 cents a pencil, not too shabby. So I'm going to get one of these out because they are kind of pre-sharpened. So I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I do have one of these pen and gear pencils that has a broken lead. So we're going to try this. And it said, remember, just twist your wrist. So we're going to stick this in here and just I will raise the volume on that so you can hear that. But there is indeed a ratcheting mechanism in there. Now I'm going to turn this to a blunt point just so we can see how blunt is. And it's done. And there's our blunt point. That's not too bad. So that was rather quick. Let me grab a tablet. And as much as I like writing with a very fine point, sometimes when you do a fine point with a manual pencil sharpener, you get a little bit that breaks off. So with this blunt point, we don't have that. Blunt point. Nice. So let's try it. But now this time, I keep getting too close to the lens and it gets out of focus. But anyway, so now we're going to try a sharp point. I'm forgetting to turn both of my wrists. And that is indeed a very sharp point. Let's see if I can get that to focus for you. So zoom in a little bit. So sometimes with these sharp, very sharp points, a little bit breaks off at the beginning, but it doesn't. Nice. That's a nice pencil sharpener. does a good job. Of course, it is just a straight blade. It's not a corkscrew blade, a helical blade like on electric pencil sharpeners. So how long this will last is anybody's guess. But here is this Bostitch pencil made by the same company. So I'm going to do something I almost never do. These do smell so amazing. They smell just like cedar. Not as strongly as I would like, but still. All right, so I'm going to do something I never do. Oops, I broke the pencil tip off that. So we're going to go again with the blunt tip and see. And last time, that you can just, it just stops. That's the ratcheting mechanism. It just stops. So you can turn and turn and turn and you don't hear anything. And that means we have that blunt tip back. So I feel terrible about that, but that did a really great job. So let's take it down to a sharp point. And it doesn't feel like it's stopping. It's still ratcheting. So I'm not sure if that's a bug or a feature, but there's that sharp point. So that works. But I want to test this part out. Works with colored pencils. So I'm going to go grab some colored pencils. I will be right back. Colored pencils. I have a few different brands in here. I do have Crayola, and there's another brand in here, Mondo Llama. Not that one. That one, Mondo Llama, which is a Target brand, and I think that's it. So I do want to point something out real quick though. If you look, this thing is full, but somehow all of these shavings are to this side. So I want to test this roll here, and I want to see how easy this is to empty out. So I think you can see all of those shavings over here. So that opens, and some of them come out that are on this side of the sharpener, but you can see there's still quite a few up in that other side there. So I guess what you have to do is turn that. That's an issue. I'm going to find. Well, now they're really stuck behind there. So as much as this says easy empty, not if you let it get super full. So there. Now it is empty. And there we go. So let's try sharpening some of these colored pencils. And here is a Mondo Llama in purple, which looks blue to me. I'm losing my color vision, so blues and purples are all kind of the same color for me. So that's get a clear shot here. That's the before, and we will see how this does. And of course, the problem with colored pencils is that they're not graphite. So I'm not sure what they are. It seems to me, in a lot of cases, it's more like a waxy material. So again, I went to a sharp point. The ratchet doesn't seem to stop on a sharp point, so it seems like you could just go forever. But yeah, see, there we go. So I did a great job on that. I mean, I put a very nice sharp point on there. I didn't mean to. Let's see if I have a Crayola. Okay, I'm looking for something kind of on the dull side, and disappointed that I'm not finding it. That's a Mondo Llama. Shoot. Okay, well, this will have to do. So here is a Crayola, also violet, purple, whatever. It all looks the same to me. But anyway, so here we go. And seems to struggle a little bit more with this one. But I will say this. I mean, it still put a nice sharp point on there. Oh, yeah, a little tip broke off. It did put a nice sharp point on there. But I will say this about colored pencils, and I have a few different brands of colored pencils. I have found that even though Crayola is like a premium brand with a premium price, these colored pencils are not as good as cheaper colored pencils. These Mondo Llamas from Target, and I'm not even sure if they sell these anymore. I think I bought these several years ago. Are actually, I prefer these to the Crayolas. And the best ones I found were by Bic, and I bought those on clearance at Office Depot, so I don't even know if they sell those anymore. I should look because they're really good. And even some of the Walmart brands are better than the Crayolas. I'm not super impressed with these, either for price or quality. So, but this pencil sharpener, which is the thing that I'm here to review, did a great job with both of those, even though the Crayola is somewhat more difficult. So I want to get these shavings out and see what we've got here. And yeah, see it's a different kind of wood, so it made different kinds of shavings, but it emptied pretty cleanly that time. So there we go. So yeah, this Twist-N-Sharp, get you out of the way. There you go. It was almost $3, but I'll see how long this lasts. I use pencils all the time, so I will use this a lot. I actually have a manual sharpener rotation that this will fit into. So, but yeah, I will use this a lot, and we'll see how long this lasts, because these things with a single blade tend not to last long. But I'm pretty happy with it so far, and I think you might be too. If you have any experience with it, let me know what you think. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this, please feel free to hit the like button. But if you have a question or a comment, please go ahead and leave one of those. I do read everything that I get, and I would love to respond to you. So until next time, have a great day, have a great week, and be careful out there.